In this video I'm going to show you how to create the effect or bluing on the end of heat weapons such as flamers and melters. Super quick, super easy to do. Let's get into it. First stage is to base coat the barrel area in a copper colour. I am using the Pro Acryl copper for this, but as I said, there are obviously lots of copper paints. Use the one that you are happy using. So just coat the whole area in, as I said, in copper. Try and get it into all the areas that you can. We want to keep this whole process as quick and simple as possible. So cover the whole barrel area. Now this works the same for, as I said, for flamers, melters, etc, etc, whatever you are painting. I like to start with the copper. This will work on silver metals such as steel and gunmetal, etc, etc, but I think it kind of works. So most people seem to paint the barrels in these in a copper colour. Right, so let that dry and we'll come to next step. Once that's dry, next stage is to liberally wash the whole area with, I'm using Agrax Earthshade, so a dark brown wash, but as I said, Agrax is what I am choosing to use here. This will sit into all the pits, all the little holes, give you a really nice tone to the copper as well. So really, again, really quick, really simple. The whole idea of this process is to make this quick. Keep things to a minimum, keeping it simple but effective. So very quick. Wash the whole thing in Agrax Earthshade and let that dry. Give that a couple of minutes and we'll come back to it. Okay, now that's dry, we're going to apply the colour over the top. We are going to be applying Cassandor Yellow or Yellow shade, a purple shade, I'm using Drybrush Violet, and then a blue shade, Drakenhof Nightshade, in that order. So yellow, purple, blue. Yellow, purple, blue, always in that order. Start with this one, and then the end colour at the tip of the weapon will be in the blue. Always make sure to shake your shades before use as well. If not, they do have a tendency of going a little bit, drying a bit glossy. So always give them a good shake first. So taking a yellow, you're aiming for about midway down the barrel. Then quick wipe on some paper into purple and follow it in. As if, because they are very liquid, they will sort of blur into each other. So you're sort of wet blending with the shades. So blue at the end. Depending on how defined you want this look to be, you may need a second coat. But for a sort of a bit more subtle, I would start with just one round of this. So very simple, very quickly. 3 shades. As I said, yellow to start with. And just sort of work them into each other, as I said, and then purple. And then finish up with, as I said, with blue, right, just at the little tiny end bit, the little tiny bit of blue right at the end. And just let that dry. As I said, if you feel it's not strong enough, come back and do a second round. But that is it. 3 shades. It's taken me less than a minute to do. Very quick, very simple. Right, that's all dried now. One more final very quick step, and that is a very, very light dry brushing just over the copper area with some silver. And I do mean very, very light. You just want to literally pick out the very edges of the weapon. So very gently, using, as I said, a silver dry brush, just gently dry brush just the edges. Just want to pick out, redefine some of the edges that may have got slightly lost with the washes. And that is pretty much it. Very, very quick, very, very simple. Just uses 3 shades on top of your copper colour. And that is it. Heat bluing for your flamers and your melters. Done. Thank you for watching. See you again soon.